one jam you're allowed to bust before work. The Morning Jam on Boom 94.
What up? Welcome to it, ladies and gentlemen. Blessed morning, happy Tuesday, the 19th of March, 2026. We are live. Welcome to the madness, welcome to the mayhem. This is One Boom, Never Two. This is the Morning Jam. Yeah. Introducing the ultimate DJ Shane is in the building. Wow. Wonderful super music there, you know. Enjoy that vibes, you know. That's my kind of vibes. Caribbean pop. International. Yeah, that flavor. I like that style. That's me. Blessed morning to all the folks who just rising. Or for the folks who don't come in off a shift. Yeah, welcome to it, guys. This is where we kickstart your day right here on the Boom 94. This is the Morning Jam. And you already know how we kickstart things on a Tuesday, right? We get ready for get it off your chest. So, whether you're mad or if you're blessed, now is your time to confess. Send me those voice notes. Call me up right now and get it off your chest.
Good morning, panel. Shane, we get a holiday tomorrow now.
Get it off your chest. Let's go.
Good morning, jammers. Super.
Oh.
That primary school and move over, boy. Working start back here, you know. Come on, let help you out and move over them roads and them, boy. Let's bring the road patch in. And here what I want to do. I want to get the ministry at work so forward this morning.
Forward?
Because the pitch you hold by success, boy. The pitch you hold by success. Yeah. Right now the water sheet now. And I'll let come up and move on, please.
All right. We gotta get him something. All right, you know my number, 322-9494. Send me your voice notes or call me up at 623-3941. It's all about get it off your chest.
Yeah, Shane, greetings. Remember, boy. My get it off your chest this morning is these employees, and I'm just have the employers, and I'm working for them minimum wage. Then other workers in turn, and I have that one employee doing all the work for the same pay. Make it make sense. Right? All you can't be doing this thing time for let us stop this advantage. Let's go business. If somebody can't make it and you have one person make it the shift, at least give them a time and a half now. You know what I mean? Holiday time, Sunday, no overtime, nothing. And they're paying people 8 something hour. And minimum wage I think going up to 10 something. I mean, come now, man. Of course, but they're wicked.
Yeah, they do better than that, TNT. Good morning, neighbor.
Oh, good morning, pleasant and uprising.
Yeah, man, get it off your chest.
I see your leg get the whole fix of you, boy. Something set up? I get you, boy. Whole fix.
In a world full of madness, one person has outdone them all. Donkey of the Day.
Yes.
It's donkey time.
Shit. What's the donkey today?
Nah, boy, I know donkey today, man.
I have a donkey here, you know. For them hungry bandits and them. I have a hungry bandit donkey today.
Oh, I know.
That's crazy, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, boy.
It was very important. Good morning, Boom.
Morning.
My donkey of the day goes to those people who get in on social media, and because of the back and forth between Mr. Rowley and the present Prime Minister, they're throwing shade at his wife. As far as I'm concerned, she has absolutely nothing to do with it.
Yeah, what she had to do with that?
She is just the wife of the Prime Minister, the former Prime Minister. They should not be throwing shade at the woman. So, and I believe that they deserve a donkey. They need to have more respect and decorum for people on the whole.
The whole place is better than wild and that's out of hand right now. No, yesterday, or was it Monday? I can't remember. I came on here and I said I was very disappointed in the doctor's speech where he referred to our Prime Minister as Janet. I find I was off for a lot of reasons. She's a leader. She is It's a woman.
Yeah.
It's a woman's month. We just had Women's Day the other day. You understand? It was kind of, you can allow it. Right? You can just allow that and leave it. But now the thing just going out of thing and it all over. And that's not what we stand for in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. That's not what the culture is. That's not what the people is, you know. That energy kind of off. So, for the both sides, all you hold this, the both sides are disappointed in everybody. The saga continues, TNT. So, this one is fresh from the Express, and it reads, dinner plans of a Rima couple turned sour on Monday night when they got robbed by 4 men who took cell phones, wallets, a purse, as well as 2 boxes of food. Police reported around 7:30, there were a couple living together in Arima, were walking south along Andrew Lane. That Andrew Lane stretch. That is the stretch you take. Just before Arima there, on the highway, that takes you right back to the bus route. It's like, you know Royal Castle Mobile.
Right.
Yeah, it's a side road right next there.
Right, yeah.
And if you continue on that road, you go straight back to the main road.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that. You can take that and go straight back to the middle. So that is Andrew Lane there. Bro, I am not walking on that stretch.
Yeah, but from...
I'm not victim blaming here, but I'm just saying that.
Yeah, but...
I don't walking on that stretch. But, what you going to say? But what?
But like, from the beginning of that street...
No, from on the main road side of that street?
Yeah.
Straight across to the highway? I don't walk in no part of that street. I just find that street just dead.
Yeah.
That crazy. Anyhow, one contained barbecue chicken with fries and the other had chicken depth. No, why they had to go in depth about what the boxes had in it? It doesn't change the fact that them bandits had them real low and sour and this wicked.
Yeah, get them a tafax soup. Get them 2 donkeys.
Yeah, they get 2. It's 4 of them, you know. It's 4. Yeah, but you gotta send the 2 donkeys.
Yeah.
2 on each donkey. Yeah. Take that a ride out all there. They're too wicked, man. They're too wicked.
Morning, super. Yes. Andrew Lane wild. As soon as you swing up the highway, he does look wild. I'm not walking there, man.
But why for walking on Andrew Lane, man? You gotta get that, man. I don't know be alone. I just drive to Andrew Lane and be like, dog, if I cash out, okay, it's 999, you know. Yeah. I had to call them boys in blue because that stretch risky. Nah, that stretch risky. You're walking on that stretch, you're looking for him.
I can understand it. The man coming out and disrespecting a woman. And when they disrespect the woman in his life, everybody totally in feelings. All you need to come out all your feelings and learn to live together as one.
Everybody.
It's too early for that. Here we get up talking about. Anyway, donkey for all this away.
On the both sides it was off. I will agree. On the both sides it was off.
Super Shane, morning. I had a problem with my washing machine. I said, let me go on the social media, see if I see somebody who just fix machine. Find somebody, scroll through the man page, see a machine like mine. I say, right, he just fix that kind of machine. Call him. Tell him my problem. He diagnosed the problem. He tell me 700 parts labor. He say he will come to me. I don't have to come to him. He come, he fix it. Run the cycle, working. 2 days after, stop working. Calling the man. After this day, I can't get the man and I can't get back my money. Donkey of the day.
Wow.
That man, no. This machine had three rush in it. This machine had 3 rush in it. Let me look to get in and get out.
Morning to the morning jam. So, I'm hearing a lot of us saying that they find it was off and disrespectful for the doctor to call the Prime Minister Jamet. But she stand up on a platform and call the man an Oreo on an open forum also, which is a racial slur that is recognized all over the world. And also she call him a black man. And then say blank. I said blank. But everybody find that normal.
Yeah.
Come on,
she did.
Real, man.
She did, but I'm also saying on the both sides it was off, right? Nobody was right in this situation. Everybody was off, and let me just leave that in. Let me don't bring that energy here, because we not on that here. All right? So let me just leave that. It was off. Are we moving? Morning, Jam.
Super hype. How will you get them men and them? I don't care rub them none on them on the church street. They're wicked.
They rub none cell phone and
oh, good, the nuns and them, boy. Oh, God. So you can rub a nun, boy. None of that here. That's a wicked act, boy. A wicked act.
Boom, 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 boom. Top of the morning, Super. And Shane.
Yeah.
You know what's going on? Me like to tell you, you see that madness what's going on with them and this thing. I don't deal with politics, but I had to say something about it. But
you don't have to say anything about it. We're moving from that. We're not bringing our energy here. Let me forget that.
Super. So then morning, top of the morning, Shane. So then, if a man kill a man, it's okay to kill a man. Then that's
what they try to say. Yeah. Better than that.
Or for that because he was stressing on it. So which mean exactly what you say.
Yeah. It off on both sides.
Next time I drive nights, I just hit 100. I don't drive slow at all. Cause they, boy.
Super. I want to give a donkey to my child mother and all she friends.
All right.
That was not advising she to leave the father, which is me, access to my son. Because I call off the relationship because of certain things. And I realize it takes us nowhere. She neglected me of seeing my son. And everybody siding with she. But because I put she in court, everybody vexed with me. Get them donkey.
Get them donkey. Morning, neighbor.
Morning.
Yep.
Here what's going on?
Right.
My donkey is for different people. I want to give a donkey to the people who sensationalize the word Jamet. Because I look up the meaning of the word.
I did too.
Give them a donkey for me. Because on the street, Jamet means one thing.
One thing, yeah.
But when you look it up,
it's a whole next
thing.
It
means different things.
Yeah.
So the man used the word.
Well, I don't know if he used it. I don't know if he used it correct, but I understand what you're saying. Right, I'll give her a donkey for them. Go ahead.
One who calling in, who going on social media and telling the woman to sue. Sue for what? They don't like the terminology. They don't like the word.
Yeah.
He could have used a different word.
He can use a different
word. That specific word.
Yeah.
Share donkey like you're mad now.
All right.
Because all of them were donkey. We're taking them on. We're taking them on as well.
All right, brother. Give thanks. All right. You got to run there. We got to run. Donkey sound like a wild boy Shane, boy. He does no matter what's out. We got a interview in a sec. I'm gonna deal with that, then we come back with the title. Alright? So morning jam, guys. When we come back, some more action, some more old talk. Get ready to call me up. It's just about 40 minutes past the hour, 7 o'clock. Today is the 19th of March. It's also Thursday, TBT. And we're gonna introduce a new thing on the Thursdays where we hop in our little time machine and take you back. And today we hop in that time machine. Let me just set the year here for this time machine. Nice. And let me just power up my machine here now. All right. So we back in time here now, TNT. And I don't know where the thing going. Come here. Where is it? Where you going? All right. So we're going back to 6 years ago. Some days before, it will have been around the 12th or the 11th of March, 6 years ago, TNT. I want to know from you guys, where were you when you heard this for the very first time?
Trinidad and Tobago has received confirmation of its first case of COVID-19 or coronavirus. It came at 2:45 this afternoon. Minister of Health, Terence Dial Singh, released the details from CAFA at an emergency press conference held on Thursday afternoon.
Should be noted is an imported case. It's a 52-year-old male who flew into the country from Switzerland.
Wow! 6 years ago, where were you when you heard that news for the very first time? You know my number. Call me up right now. 623-3941. We diving back to COVID days all year. Wow. The early days of COVID, eh?
Wow.
The early days of coronavirus. Well, we ain't know nothing going on, eh? We ain't know a thing, boy, Shane.
Yeah, boy.
I'm looking for my notes here. So, morning, neighbor.
Hi, good morning. This is Medic.
Hi,
we
Medic.
were at
Morning.
work when we got a message at hospital.
Wow.
We went into a frenzy.
Yeah, because all they know they wasn't ready.
Pressure, you telling me we wasn't ready at all. I think we just started to think what next, and it was a scramble. But that is where I was 6 years ago.
Ooh.
Have a good day, guys.
Medic, thank you so much for sharing. Boy, I know this one go. Got people in a kind of mood today. Morning, neighbor.
Oh, super. Morning.
Talk to me.
Hello.
Yeah. Morning.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
What's that?
So, boy.
Like you getting alcohol.
You getting alcohol, bro? Answer your timer. Yeah. Morning, neighbor. Like we getting alcohol too? What's that?
Now opening a restaurant on our Peter Avenue. That was the
We.
first day we bring all the full staff to start doing training.
Wow.
Because it was due to open in 2 weeks. And we had on the TV and we heard the announcement. And the boss called one time and he said, well, you all don't bother with the training because it looked like we might go into a lockdown or something like that. So pay the staff for the day and send them home and hold tight and we go announce what happened. And the restaurant never managed to open, boy. That was the last restaurant I ever managed, and after COVID, I came out of that whole scene, and well, now I'm in property management and real estate.
Look at you. Look at you. All right, brother. Thanks so much for sharing. So, the first case was actually on March 12th, eh?
Okay.
Yeah, it was a wrong now. That's what I tell you. Let me do it.
Yeah.
It was a wrong now. We just missed it last week. And it would have been around the 18th, 19th, the borders will have closed.
Yeah.
And if I can remember correctly, I believe Baker was leaving the day it announced. So the 12th or the 13th, Baker was leaving.
Right.
Yeah, he was going to Atlanta. I think Links was on that flight too as well. We'll link up with Links a little later on and we will find out for sure. Call me up right now. Send me a voice note. Let me know what was your location, what you was doing at the point in time when you heard this news for the very first time.
Trinidad and Tobago has received confirmation of its first case of COVID-19 or
coronavirus. Morning.
Oh, soup.
Oh.
Chinos.
Oh, Kinos. What go on?
Yeah, boy. I was pulling that trip. I remember that day. Real bad.
We talking about the first day.
I can't cough in there, way.
Yeah.
And I said, no. Because at that time, we could only carry like 2 passengers or 3 passengers.
No, bro.
We reached there yet. We reached there yet. We talk about the first time.
The first day you heard about the first case.
Yeah, I was still pulling that trip. I was not even.
Morning, Eva.
Hey, buddy. Morning, Boom. We'll go.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's now, but I was in that big hotel on Rising Road working.
Good.
And we did done get inside already because it had them white people walking around with masks in the hotel already.
So you done get S?
We done get the S a long time already.
Good.
But after that, they send me home, pay we off, and that is it, boy.
Lock off. It's the morning jam. Do you remember the first COVID case? Where you was? Where you hear it? How you find out? 322-9494. Send me a voice note. 623-3941. Call me up and let me know. It's the morning jam. Shane, super. We in the building.
Rise, shine, and take a little morning jam. Super, Kirby, and the ultimate DJ Shane.
Boom, bless morning damage. The first day that New Zealand, that we had the first case of COVID in Trinidad, I was on my way to Port of Spain. By the time I reached Port of Spain, I could never forget it. Mask was selling. I don't know why people was waiting for mask. If it's now mask, it's bandada. Who making up all kind of masks from home and selling. It's the most that a mask I ever see pass out within a daytime.
I was working in a school as a security, and they're fighting me down for the work, boy. I fire the work. I say, boy, let's go ahead with the work. You know, coronavirus. Nobody had to work. Everybody had to go home. Yeah, go to sleep.
Go to sleep for that, yes?
Go to sleep, yes? Wow.
Okay. Sticking the board there. Line 2, morning neighbor.
Morning time.
Yeah, man.
I was actually in Jersey.
What was the energy in Jersey?
Well, it wasn't all that like Trinidad so panic here. It was more or less organized.
We wasn't really panic. We didn't panic, you know. We panicked on the first.
No, where I was. No, where I was.
When the news was, I talk about the first day. I don't find like the place was a panic mode, you know.
Some people.
No,
some people were still in doubt. Trust me.
When I got updated, people were still skeptical and things. It got real when the place locked down.
It started getting real when the lockdown here. Yeah. But the first one, people wasn't really. I don't. Yeah.
It wasn't so. But when the place locked down.
Yes.
Of course, I missed the flight, so I couldn't come to it. I have a friend who was COVID all day.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Enjoy them, man.
Yeah, respect. Yeah, thanks, sir. Win. Nah, your voice not real soft. I don't know why your voice is so soft. Oh, that's why.
Me and Mike. Good morning to the panel. I was in the casino with me and my girlfriends and them. And the management of the casino said they had to close. This will be the last day because of the COVID-19. So everybody played 19 on the roulette and thinking it would have played. I remember that crazy. Oh my God.
Hey.
Yeah, good times.
Everybody back 19. Oh, COVID-19. All right. Nobody went. I had to go. You still had to go. News up next.
The Morning Jam.
Welcome back, guys. There's our radio show going on in the radio station.
Please don't dance.
Off here. All right, so we in the building.
Yeah, Steve, don't dance.
Yeah.
You're distracting, man.
Today on Throwback Thursday, we are taking you guys back to approximately 6 years ago to this period here. Tell me if you guys can remember this.
Trinidad and Tobago has received confirmation of its first case of COVID-19 or coronavirus. It came at 2:45 this afternoon. Minister of Health, Terrence Dialsing, released the details from CAFA at an emergency press conference held on Thursday afternoon.
It was a Tuesday too, yes?
Yeah, boy.
It was a Tuesday afternoon. Evie, where were you when you got the news?
In the newsroom.
Yeah, you actually came in with the news.
Actually came in with the news.
There are bad news, eh?
Yes, I did. And I had a very somber expression on my face, and I said, we need to do a breaking news.
Were you scared though when you got this news?
To be honest,
the first case we still
no,
have.
And I'll tell you, I was concerned, but I'll tell you why, and this is the truth. It was just a matter of time before Trinidad. Because people always be up and down. You know, people always travel to Trinidad, right? So Trinidadians always all over the world. They're always coming back. People always coming here. So it's really just once you're here, you know it was just a matter of time. It would happen. It would come to Trinidad. Mm-hmm. So when it happened, I was like, well, it had to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was more like that.
What about you, Steve? Because I know you want to put your lips in this one. What are you saying?
No joke.
Steve, I don't know where you
Where was I?
Yeah, when I got the news.
I was probably home, but I can't remember what I do yesterday, so.
We know.
But I was just telling Shady, remember the first case?
That's what we talking about,
It was a guy came in from...
Steve, that's what we talking about, the first case.
The first case was a guy came in from Scotland.
Sweden.
And
we just played the clip, Steve.
I didn't hear the clip.
Yeah, but go ahead. From Sweden.
No, I don't.
All right. Morning, neighbor.
Like people that come out. You don't talk about that. You understand, super? But when you the big question, how that man coming here with that?
How? We mean how we could be? If it is a gun,
I don't understand.
Wait.
We mean how?
It didn't have a protocol to make sure and
protocol?
What?
Boy, it barely has scanners in the airport. You know what it barely has airport workers.
Some kind of real thing to check to see if this person.
No, listen, wait.
Listen, immigration.
Listen, at the end of the day, remember.
Airport don't even have immigration.
Remember, this was an illness, so there were people who was something called I think atypical or A positive, which meant
you're atypical.
which meant that you could have the illness,
but
you're not asymptomatic. So it means that you could have it, but you. Well, then I'm in trouble. You teaching me. So that means that you can have the disease, but you don't have any symptoms. So it could very well come true, and you look and you're fine.
It took days when you got in contact with it. It took days before it showed.
Right,
some people it showed one time.
But if you don't know, if you know, or sometimes one person have it on the plane and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
One person have it, but it is symptomatic and that's it. So it was very easy for somebody to get in and they don't appear to have the illness.
No, this could go real quick. So we kind of go in phases and stages, right? So we are the stage here of. Only remember when the cruise ship had the people with COVID.
It's true.
Only remember when the cruise ship had the people with the COVID and they was out in the ocean. And the news telling me they don't know what they're going to do with the people.
And the
people sending videos. The people sending videos. Hey, when we on the cruise ship, their food running out.
I can't believe I laugh. We
laughing at it now. It's not laughing.
We can only laugh at it now because everybody is off. They're okay now and they say we're good. You know, but it's only now.
You remember Ian Allen and his son? Son on COVID. Oh God, Daddy!
You on your own.
Why Ian Allen did that?
You on your don't ask. That's a rhetorical question.
Why he do that? Why he do that?
That is a rhetorical question. Me and shit had
morning, neighbor.
Morning. So far you remember the taxi driver who said who there and who left open back the place?
Arriba. We don't know what all this process was.
And the man in the background, correct.
Who did that? All who can remember this one here. This is a classic here.
As of midnight tonight.
Yeah, there's the one time when everybody used to, once they say the Prime Minister comes to judge everybody,
And how that time the man say, as of midnight tonight, I hear my name, oh God.
Everybody.
Hey, we are to play this. Oh God, just stick when I get wine. Only next hour, oh sorry, going to get wine. Oh gosh.
So, good morning, everybody. So, hear what? I wasn't really surprised, but hear what? I went Jimmy Abud and money had to make because I get done with material and machine and I sew masks like masks was going out as time. How much money I make sewing masks? I still sewing masks for people. Money had was to make.
Serious? A lot of people started their business in COVID.
Yeah.
A lot of people started.
The masks start to be fashionable too.
Gotta be cute. Gotta be cute.
It's still about with masks now.
Be cute.
Yeah, what kind of thing? What kind of spot man thing? That's how we close off our cathedral playlist. Dan, we talking so much nonsense of it's hard for me to stay
I don't know who's we.
I know what's going on. Alright, so we gotta take a break. We coming back and then we get ready for the late call. Can see my friends at this cafe. Alright, that's the morning jam, guys. A lot of commitments, boy. They love the show. I just remember everything from the pandemic and I tearing up, Let me hear this shit.
Alright, I'd like to say happy 15th birthday going out to Haylene. It's coming out from your Auntie Harriet.
Haylene!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Haylene. Where's you seen Haylene?
Good morning. The company that I was working for, we had an Asian twin and they had went to visit their mom in China like late February. But they was only supposed to go for 5 days. And they kept sending emails, they can't leave. So by the 10th of March, when things started to come out, our HR department was like, rack it up, take what all you could take. We're working from home until we figure out what it is going on.
Good morning to the panel.
Yeah, boy, so boy. Them girls looking pretty with their mask on. Now, so they take out that mask. Oh.
Morning to you, team. To be honest, I kind of, despite the people who died, rest in peace and all that, I kind of enjoy COVID. And the only two things I didn't like about this COVID was them security guards, boy, and the long line in front of my seat. That's the only things I hated about COVID.
Forget.
Well, the people who...
Police are not playing COVID, you know? Soldiers are not playing COVID, you forget?
Security guard.
Hey, separate.
No, sir.
Social distancing.
You're too close. You're too close, sir.
But we came together in the car.
It does not matter, sir. You have to social distance, sir.
It is policy.
Oh, look. You see the mark right there? Stand up. You're standing up by the mark. That's where you're putting the foot by the mark, sir. Like
Step back a little bit.
Skip a chair, sir. Skip a chair. You're seeing it, but you're seeing it. Skip a chair.
Yeah.
Skip a chair. I shouldn't even have to tell you that. Look how long we are COVID. I shouldn't even have to tell you that, sir. In fact, yo.
What's up? Police in our play. Axim on the dog. Well, all these songs are in COVID too, right, Chip? Yes, 2020 songs here. Some great music came out that year, boy.
Yeah.
Some great, nobody to whine on, you know. Nowhere to go.
No, you do. You just have to do it home.
Yeah. Nowhere to go. Those days were those COVID days home. The place quiet, you know. The quietest theater has ever been, you know.
Yeah, boy.
Everybody home.
Quiet, you know,
everybody home. But the place just quiet.
And you know, people who they say they had essential staff, people who essential staff going to work vex. Now some of them vex, some of them vex. So you gotta get up early.
I'm going to tell what's your role in the staff.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm going to tell your role as our staff.
I had news.
Now they had us, right? Family of 4, family of 5. Driving around in cars and 2s, you know.
Yeah,
you're leaving your house with 5 of you in it. But if you're going to the supermarket, only 2 of you can be in it. But we're in the house together. I remember that?
Yeah.
People moving around in their car and now masks, gloves. Talk about goggles and all. Because it's not the same way. Show your eyes, show your nose. You remember
the people? But I don't know. To be honest, I don't remember much people wearing goggles, but I definitely remember the mask. And they had various types of masks. That different type of cloth mask. And then they say, well, cloth mask wasn't as you know.
Yeah, like a special
people
mask.
Used to stitch cloth mask get vexed.
I see 90. What's it about the mask? I see 95. You remember that? Yeah, like a 1600. And Nokia 1600 mask. It was a special mask. They say all the rest of them masks is joke mask.
And some people had on 2 masks. You remember people wearing 2 masks? Yeah, people used to be wearing.
You're going in the grocery, you're washing all your goods. You buy their thing, you bring it home and you're
washing it. Yeah, I remember it had people who were saying, nah, COVID, no COVID. Meanwhile, people dropping like flies all over the world, including here.
N95,
yeah.
I know it was our phone name.
Is that hush?
N95. Morning, neighbor.
Morning.
Morning.
Baby.
Oi.
That day I went to tell you something, eh? I was on hold. And on that news bus, I feel skyter and my body run cold.
Serious? You working in the hospital?
No.
In a morgue?
Yeah. Understand? I say, boy, that is going to be, because from just hearing that, you know, it was going to get serious after that. Just that one thing there. And then bam. Everything changed from there, but I can't we come out of that and everything.
And you're here today and you can tell your kids and their grandkids about it. What it was an experience.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, you remember when... Anyway, we're going all over the place for this.
No, but don't go on it.
Yeah, we don't go on.
You can go where you want.
And say, hey, you remember when you turn on, they say, all right, well, they have an update, a health update. And once you see Paris Ram... Once he come true, you know.
And I didn't even know how we used to get.
You know.
They used to get like a update, but it was like a
report,
news release.
I was a report.
How we used to get on Facebook? How we used to get?
Yeah, electronically. You're supposed to, yeah.
And you check it to see how much active cases, how much new cases.
What do you mean 1,000 something?
It was just 5 yesterday.
But it was 3.
When Easter weekend had come around.
You remember that?
Oh, God.
Me, but what
people went to bed. Oh, my God.
Doing this. Like everybody hug up each other.
They went to Tobago
it's
and
like everybody hug up each other. Everybody come back with that. I was like, who is this
trip, boy? When everybody
you remember the Prime Minister got real vexed?
Yeah, he got real mad.
He got
That's
real
all I want Tobago to do. The man got real mad for people going to Tobago.
He was very upset.
That we sister
He was
island,
very
boy.
upset. Yeah, but don't come back with COVID.
I sit down and watching the press conference and I'm not calling the tailor man to buy me one time. I say, yeah, we're going and put yourself in our order and make sure that's so much, you know. Because I feel that man coming and say, with the immediate effect mask. You know, so said, so done. What's that? Mash up the place with them face mask. The cloth mask, I mash up the place. So them blind Jimmy Abu, all them store and them clothes, and that man a cloth like rain. We use every single cloth the man had in his shop. I'm telling you, start up selling them masks at what I think was 20. Yeah.
Whoa, boy. That's a big run. That's a big run. Get the PM. The former PM upset.
He was very upset.
I just spoke to you guys. You're going to make one do this?
You know what? As of 12 p.m. tonight.
When I went to Tobago, I just talked to all you. I know that his sister Alba Ogos.
Also, they just want to hug up everybody.
I just talked to all you.
That's all they went there for.
As of midnight tonight.
Yeah. We inside the lane call for this coffee here. Shit, let me go. I think it was the next day, you know. I think Links bus out the next day, you know. It was like the exact, like we had the news today. Links bus on the Friday, like we get the news today. Links leave the Friday. Bro, this man.
You're serious though? You mean?
Yeah, this is really Links, yes.
You mean you're going in here?
It was good.
I'm not surprised when they can't come back.
When Links leave in heaven, well, it was good, you know. The belly and the beast, the boss going, you know. Dan, let me call the boss now. Now, COVID. Boy, they have a partner here. He was panicking for the whole pandemic, you know. That man, he even called me again. That man called me for 3 years every day, you know. Yo!
You hear my voice message, why you call, why you say that, you know?
No, I was going to call you regardless.
Yeah, you say it before intro.
Yeah, what you saying, right? The COVID thing.
No, really just so. You had to answer our question, then you could go ahead on your rant, right? The first question is, when you heard the news the first time, where were you?
I was in New York.
Oh, you was outside already?
I was outside in New York, I was telling you.
Hey, I know it was a kind of crazy thing.
I don't know why I thought he was here.
But was between two trips. He was going out and come back to go out, you know, something like that.
Right, so I was here, and just when I was about to leave, the whole thing now spread, and it was in China. And the whole news now come now. I was in China. So I said, well, all right.
No, it's in China the year before, man.
It didn't go reach
19.
It didn't go reach New York so quick. Wow. Your boy leave, going all day. When your boy going all day, they start the lockdown all day. The party I'm going to play for, they say, well, all right. We move in that party. The party move up, play for that party. When we do so now, about 3 or 4 days after that, you hear the first case reach over in the US. Then you hear more cases.
Yeah.
More cases. So while we there now, we say, well, all right, thing. We have a ticket to go back, but we taking this to go back in about 2 weeks.
Borders closed.
The Prime Minister come on the TV. We closing our borders in so days. What?
Dad,
you know what Shreddy's out there cry. Cry and beg.
I paid $2,100 US.
No,
one way.
No. The scary part of the whole story is, it's not the pandemic, you know. It's we as Trinidadians know Trinidad are not ready for this.
Yeah.
Everybody knew that,
To be honest, a lot of places all over the world simply wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
They just wasn't ready for something like that. You can't plan for something like that necessarily, especially, depending on what country you're in. But a lot of places around the world, they weren't ready for that.
If you think about one maxi driver having COVID.
But I don't want to try to tell you, not just here.
I put up in the hub in the morning.
I remember it had some fella, but I was like, after, trying to drink COVID. He didn't know he had it or whatever. Was it a maxi? Then he'd leave the maxi.
Oh yeah, I remember the story. And the trailer, the story where he went. And people saying, boy, I didn't go. Yeah, you remember that? They were trailing all the places he went.
All the places he went. And he just went everywhere.
I said they go in this store. They go in that store.
I remember that. And the man know he had COVID. That's your story. Man know he had COVID.
No.
And he just went all over the place, boy.
I'm going to take a break here and I want to come back with folks who are at those centers.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anyone personally who was at the Cuva.
I know.
At the Atto Bolden.
I know a nurse who works.
I want to hear about the people who was there, what the experience was like. Because the cruise ship, remember when the cruise ship come in?
Stop, I'm not laughing at no more cruise ship. I'm not laughing at nobody else.
And you could see your loved ones and they're selling clothes and food. I wonder if they ever get the clothes and food, boy.
I mean, where want to be the damn clothes and food?
They never reach. Boy, there's just who went in that room and he had COVID.
No, but I had nurses that went. That's why that was such a big deal. I tell you, I know a nurse, senior nurse.
Yeah.
And you had to go. She said she had to look at people die. You had to watch people die.
You're supposed to get all them nurses and them? And doctors, just get them agency house. Just get them agency.
No, they went through a lot. And when everybody was home, they had to be back and forth.
Everybody
putting the life at risk.
Who was in that healthcare system during COVID, supposed to have if I was Prime Minister, everybody get agency house just so.
But to be fair, at least they did get, I can't remember what it was.
All right, we're going for a
Thank
you so much, Nescafe.
Nescafe, ready to drink.
The all-new Morning Jam.
Time to shake up your morning.
On Boom 94.
I remember hearing about the outbreak of that COVID virus in the States and telling my sister, hey, let's go in the grocery and stock up because this thing going and hit Trinidad. Trinidadians like to travel too much. We're always all over the place. That come in here. And I feel we're going to get locked down. And we went to the grocery wearing our mask, and I remember distinctly in Massey in Trin City, an old man giving me some choice words and telling me that I follow in America, and the next day is when either the Prime Minister locked down the country or people started fighting for toilet paper in Price Mart.
Because you're bound to all.
I remember it at the Red Backyard Party, so that more farm and happy when soca monarch for singing about the backyard.
I had no soca monarch, boy. He went road match. Actually, college boy Jesse won the soca monarch before that.
Everybody turn Trevor Sayers and had remedy and take this bush and that bush. Put that bush between our legs. AB, all your morning. Trinidad and Tobago, all your morning. You know what I remember with COVID, boy? Everybody was cooking, you know. You can get ever chance is the most amount of entrepreneurs I see people start cooking. People who I never know could have cook start cooking and selling food. And my neighbor used to sell first time in my life I ever eat fried chicken foot, brother.
No, absolutely not.
You know why?
Absolutely not.
You know why?
No.
You can get wings and you can get legs.
Still, don't know that.
It was sold out.
No.
So it's whatever you hold, you fry.
No.
But I know you're frying chicken
I
leg.
don't know how you're frying chicken foot.
Chicken foot.
How you frying chicken foot?
Yeah, I know.
How?
I know. But COVID days. Wonderful sweep there, Shane.
Wonderful sweep.
Yeah. Wonderful COVID sweep. But you miss the biggest COVID song ever, eh? Miss Corona. You in play Miss Corona? We had to get Miss Corona before we roll out today, eh, shit? Miss Corona, tech songs and Mr. Killer, Trinidad Killer. Oh, gosh.
Super, what about when they had closed down all food outlets? Everything was closed. And people fed up cook. Boy, you need that wings and fries. And I remember rolling with my $3 of wings and fries and salad, like I rolling with heavy narcotics, you know. Because, hello, like it was illegal to buy food and all.
I remember that.
I remember a man frightened to come out with fresh cut because you know, our girls of the day. Well, I mean, it was easier for females, but man, everybody's supposed to be on lockdown. How you get a fresh cut?
With the barbers, with the study barber thing.
It wasn't supposed to be working.
On the low, people go buy barber on the low, yes?
Mm-hmm.
You cut it today. Morning, neighbor.
Morning.
Hey, no surprising. If you're in Allen.
Hi, sweetie. Morning.
Super and Shane. But here, sir, if you say how do you hear fried chicken, right? This is a long time thing when you go on lineman and things that like that. What we do really is that is steam it first. You can't fry crumble. So it wouldn't really get anything with it. It's just more, get more stiff and all that. So you steam it first about half an hour or so. And then, but the seasoning and then steam it and then you fry it.
The foot.
No, still, no.
All right, brother,
no,
thanks.
You don't know it, you don't know. I tell you about good thing. When you see a good man, I know you will know, right?
All right. Why is it always a relationship struggle? It's always a relationship.
And then too, I don't eat chicken foot. You know that's
that's probably.
As we frightened, that's all of these things, you know.
Yeah. No, that people don't like it.
Morning. Boy, super boy. One thing I gonna never forget about COVID is the first announcement ever. As of midnight tonight, catch me by a roulette losing money, planning to go for the next day. That make me stop gamble, yes?
They ban me from going on the beach too, waterways. Yeah, and people try to justify a stream, a river, a lake. Nah, just stay away.
Yeah, just don't go.
Just stop going outside now, please.
Hey, I want to tell you thank you very much for not judging me, because I was on a show with Bashi, talking to Bashi, and he judged me because of certain things I do eat. And the fact that you didn't judge me, I appreciate you. Joel, my driver, take stock. Don't judge.
Nah, normal.
I appreciate you, Bashi.
I saw Bashi as super. What did they buy?
Super morning.
Yeah, welcome.
I can never forget when they had the first lockdown at all the food places. I was down in Penal. And a man come by KFC and buy 7 buckets of chicken.
And buy only chicken.
Super, what's me?
And buy only chicken.
7 buckets of chicken and super.
Dad, you know, but that's so stupid, eh? Watch out, brother. Thanks. That's so stupid. So stupid.
You buy 7 buckets. Yeah, but how long them chicken gone last?
It's better to buy chicken. It's better to just buy chicken.
How long now? Very weak.
Yo.
He wanted the taste. The taste is what he wanted. He wanted the taste.
COVID, boy. Hey. Watch me. I worked through the entire COVID and all through the lockdown, everything, you know, boy.
A police, huh?
Passing around in communities, man, playing card, pot bubbling, alcohol consuming. It's like, what the hell is this, boy? And it's work for me.
What about people who got pregnant during COVID, or who was about to deliver? No, I'm not talking about the babies after COVID. I'm thinking due date in 2020. You're in high panic alert and a stress pregnancy, you know.
And many women got pregnant.
And then we had the flip of it in COVID. A lot of people were impregnated.
Yes, a lot of women
ladies
got pregnant.
Men probably tried. Men tried. I don't know. Men tried. They didn't get through.
I really
but
appreciate
a lot of women
Shane, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
A lot of women succeed.
I appreciate you, Shane. Just so much. Thanks, Shane.
You remember that time they went up the Lady Young and the whole of people in that party. Oh, you can remember that? And it's had a popular radio person there. And she had a face. She don't radio again. You remember that now? What's your face?
You remember that, Shane?
Up on Lady Young. The parade up on the shade. And she was there. And then they raided this club in the west. No, not in the west, but that way.
That way.
And a lot of popular members in there. Remember that one? That way. I want to call it name and thing.
Yeah, please, I beg you. Don't call no name.
I go call him name. Or when Johnny Brown forget Masha from Alexander, they had the arm wrestling thing. I think it was.
Yeah.
On the Vice and Voice.
Yeah. I think I remember, but I don't remember the Lady Young thing. You remember that shit?
I go tell you about the Lady Young thing.
Yeah, after, yeah.
The Lady Young thing? Oh, God.
A pleasant morning, folks. I wonder if anybody could recall, for every news conference, Minister Jillian John here was on flick.
Jillian John here on flick. Did Akasata sign then? Is it in COVID? Akasata kick up it?
I think so.
No, she here was really on flick though.
The Prime Minister, Dr. Kit Rowley, come on and say, what are you buying so?
What is all this buying? What you buying, sir? But it was a sad time. We could laugh now, but back then we couldn't laugh. 3 points up.
We get real buffalo.
No, no.
We get real buffalo.
Yeah, but that point. Listen again.
The Prime Minister, Dr. Kate Rowley, come on and say, what are you buying, sir? What is all this buying? What you buying, sir?
They're good.
It was a sad time. We could laugh now, but back then we couldn't laugh. 3 points up.
What's up? Trinidad so jokey and funny and still we love it that kind of way. Dan, I remember that's so good that man always had a blue pen like this, you know. And all he confronts, he played that blue pen and he played with it in the hand. So what he do with that blue pen?
He anxiety is high.
That time it was when he had to play an audio from his phone. That was that time too?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know what? This is how you used to know how bad it is. It used to be once they have a health update. Yeah. It used to be dependent. It used to be dependent on who they.
Yeah. So and what he wearing? What he wearing?
So if you see Paris Ram, you don't want to.
Oh God,
that's it.
Oh God, my Paris Ram go.
That is it.
And they can Paris Ram. He is a kind of man that can really read the face. He have a poker face, eh?
No, and no matter what you tell him.
21 people died.
400 people have died, and
yeah, but shit.
Normal enough.
The worst you see man bring it to you, and the man face normal. Yeah, about 1,000 people infected now.
Yeah, we have.
So look like we're looking for next 3 months.
So we believe that persons, if you are ill, we are asking you to please contact the ambulance services. And he just very normal.
He just normal.
But let me tell you something. Real woman was like,
but after a while, he must see what he moment. You see them eat their face all the time. Oh, what Paris am doing now, eh? People must just hear them up. Paris,
I would die.
Ramsey.
I would die if I see Paris.
But nobody know who you want to know. No.
Listen, if I see you somewhere and somebody say hey, Paris, somebody say, oh, I would die.
And then they bring the guy with the afro and the glasses. I don't know his name.
He come in.
He wasn't here to like Paris Ram. Paris Ram is bad.
No, but he was another one who did not have no emotion at all.
Yeah, that work is emotionless.
We are asking the people to please.
Oh, Terrence Dial sing.
What I tell you, once you see Paris Ram, Terrence Dial sing, you say, oh, that's what. If you see Paris Ram, Terrence Dial sing,
Dr.
Rowley.
I thought a lady.
And what's her name was why?
It's Cox. That was
no. Just now I tell you. Good. I can't remember her name now. I'll Google it. I can't remember her name now. But once you see them, that is it.
Terrence
as of 12 tonight.
Terrence Dial thing say, I was making my way into Port of Spain.
Yeah.
And I passed in the vicinity of Independence Square. And I saw a man drinking a beer. And his mask was on his chin. And I wept. I cried. Because this is what we come to. A beer is more important than your life. I wept. Terrence.
And I had to come today to tell you.
Daughter saying, the daughter.
What was his name?
Terrence Dial, sick boy, the greatest, you know. Morning.
Super Yaman after here.
Terrence is the greatest.
That was beautiful.
Do you remember online classes?
Oh, no, but man.
Well, I'm saying about your parents in the background walking around naked.
Naked, oh man.
Oh, yes!
Them had to wear the natural hair. So we're talking about who don't have edges on.
Oh, God!
That was that thing. And then they can't wear makeup because makeup is rubbing off on the mask. So when they take off your mask, they put on the
makeup.
Half the face have makeup and the next half sweat out.
Gosh, boy. TNT's not replacing all in the COVID, you know? COVID days where they can survive that, they can survive anything,
you know? They can survive anything.
America never locked down, you know, Evie. Remember that? All over lockdown. America was open. America was open for the whole ordeal. Check it. I can tell you. England locked down. Germany locked down. They went on the same kind of system similar to here. But China, they had to lock down.
What? Sorry, I should say.
Yeah, UK. The entire UK was locked down. Scotland, everybody. Wales, England. America never locked down. Never. And it Because I seen in Florida what Florida was doing, boy. Florida, I think they wanted to introduce the mandate with the vaccine. They wanted to do it, but they never. No, I think they didn't work through. Trump tell the people they had to work through it. You say in China still have restriction.
But they said they had to. You told them something.
I'm not too worried about the COVID virus.
That is just stupid. No, you tell them to drink something. Brent,
Clorox. Drink Clorox. You tell them drink bleach.
Bleach. It was bleach, right?
Yeah, you tell them drink bleach. Morning, neighbor.
Good morning. The other thing you said cry, boy, when you talking, boy. The man used to have a kind of way where you feel so sad.
You are stressing him out.
You don't want to cry when he start.
They're stressing him out.
Hey, y'all, take that. I'm saying it again.
Poor soul.
Nah, but it make me get a baby. I get a COVID baby.
Yeah.
Who make you get a baby?
The COVID.
Well, you know the
COVID didn't make you get no baby, so you make you get a baby.
Yeah, inside.
The neighbor for the neighbor too, you know.
It's COVID. It's COVID. She know where you come out.
Yo, let's enjoy the neighbor.
It's COVID. Stay inside now.
Everybody never. Hey, major parts of the United States initiated lockdowns, sir. Often called stay-at-home or shelter-in-place orders started in March 2020 to curb the COVID-19 pandemic. While they said that the one thing they didn't have was a nationwide lockdown, but there were parts of the U.S. that had lockdowns.
In America, let me see that release. Yes, major parts of the U.S.
I just read it though. Steve.
Stay-at-home. I can't remember America locking down.
Steve. I just read it.
I was in America.
Yeah, they had major parts.
When they are for a while?
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had they had lockdowns.
International listeners confirm that. I can't remember.
They say California was one, Connecticut, New York. You said New York.
New York was locked down.
They said New York, Illinois, Connecticut. Yeah, New Jersey.
Me know about that now.
Mm-hmm.
New York, New Jersey for sure.
Yeah.
Morning, neighbor.
Morning.
Hey, super shit, baby.
Oh.
It is I remember when me and my partner went to a party now about drink COVID now. But yeah, after your vaccine card now. Yeah, I never take the shot. So I say
hey, you can't say that. Don't come with that. How you gonna come with that story? He went to a vaccine party, he never take the shot, but your partner had the card. You don't know where you're going with that already.
Oh, wow.
I got encouraged that.
Wow. No, man.
I got encouraged that one.
Shane, you know, I see yesterday a woman driving in Chicago alone with a mask on.
But I tell you that.
Yeah, and I remember and I said,
no, people saying it had lockdown, and I was actually in Boston too. They said Boston had lockdown.
Yeah, because I remember
that was in the earliness.
But they say March 19, 2020, states like New York, Illinois, and Connecticut had lockdowns.
In 2020. I really can't remember going up there and having that time. Morning. Miami Carnival, I was there.
Easy, super.
Oh.
I am telling you, we need an next COVID lockdown.
Nah.
So, why would you come with that? Why would you come with that? We need an next COVID lockdown.
Hey, what? Why?
Yeah, relax on yourself.
People still trying to catch this out today.
Yeah.
A lot of lives are lost.
Still trying to catch this in businesses.
A lot of lives too.
A lot of lives are lost too.
A lot of businesses had to close down. People lose.
We're laughing at the situation, but we're really just making light of the whole period because it was a sad.
It was a horrible time.
Yeah, that was nice.
People were scared. People lose their jobs. People lose their lives. People were sick and scared. They didn't know what to do. And this wasn't just one country. You know how terrible it is when it's one country. You know how terrible it is when it's everywhere. When it's all over the world, you hear some big numbers in first world countries like the US, the UK.
Some
people dropping like flyers, some big numbers. And you have it here. I mean, you're laughing here, but it was a horrible time.
You remember the first introduction to COVID-19? Coronavirus, because it evolved into COVID.
COVID-19 right? After,
Right? Coronavirus was sold to me as if when they get it, that's falling on one time. Because that's how they were showing on news.
People felt.
That's how they were showing it on news.
But remember, they had different strains of the illness.
Virus,
so the first strain...
And Wuhan.
Woo! That was... I can't...
You remember how they block up the road and spit? Coronavirus?
No, they had like this... They had like... They had like... No.
H1N1 was the next term for the virus. But when the virus
they had that strain.
It had people that's falling down. They were showing people that's going so and falling down. Every time I magic rub, but I don't have COVID.
What? People were sick.
In China and Wuhan, when they went to Wuhan, and they're showing you what, boy, we ain't going to be on the head, or they just watch. And they show you the whole village from a distance. It's like, boy, the people got to come out of there. That was scary.
Yeah. Very, very scary.
That was going on in Wuhan for a while, you know. And it was just going on.
SARS-CoV-2.
Yeah, it was going on, and people was like, boy, that only there, yes. And people just turn away from it, and then it started to spread.
It's spread, but luckily, I think by the time people were getting it in Trinidad, by the time it got here, the strain that we got, it already started to move to the different strains, because they had different strains because of how the disease was, right? And a lot of people make it because it wasn't that first strain.
It wasn't the Wuhan. We didn't get the Wuhan.
The SARS-CoV-2 strain. That was horrible.
SARS was our next term. Yeah. SARS was our next term for it.
So it was a horrible thing. We laughing here, but it was a horrible thing.
Remember, they was referring to it as the Spanish flu. Remember, we had the Spanish flu way back at the. They was comparing the Spanish flu to that. I was introduced because that wasn't in my time.
We're talking about this now, and I'm sure it have persons who have bad memories because they would have lost family members.
Of course.
So you remember it now that you know you had a family member who was gone. You know.